welcome to part 5 of our Macedon Grand Campaign. So I've played a couple of turns since the end of part 4, just to speed things up down here, and we've got a couple of interesting developments. So Athens has created a new army in the south here in Athens called Odysseus's Wanderers, who have just moved into the province of Larissa. And we'll have to deal with them. But also, if you remember, the Odrysian kingdom actually declared war on us. I believe that was part of the last campaign, last part of the campaign, and they've decided to besiege Pella. So I can sally, and it does. The balance bar does say that we have a good chance of fighting them back, but as you can see, the Odrysian kingdom is currently taking some casualties, some attrition from besieging us, whilst we are not, because of course Pella is a port city. So we might just hold out and see what happens around here. That's definitely a battle I think I'd like to fight, and it should spice up the campaign, because at the moment we've just been taking both Sparta and Athens head on. Having said that though, we will march to engage with Athens here. And we are the favourites for this engagement. Let's just have a look at what the auto resolve thinks we'll come back with. It does say 70%, and I am almost tempted to auto resolve this because we have seen it a few times, but I think I will just chuck a quick save and fight this one out. So if we take less than around 600 casualties, I'll say that this is a good result for us. And let's jump into the battle. And I should say, if we take less than 600 casualties, it'll be a good battle, because that's what the auto-resolve says we will lose if we were to auto-resolve it. A lot of melee infantry here, not too much in the way of cavalry for me to worry about. We do have axe troops. Unfortunately though, if they do just sit back inside of their fort, this may be a bit problematic. So we'll just see what happens here.
Ready and waiting.
Now we do have decent melee attack on our units here. I'm just a bit worried because it does save, I believe in the unit information panel, which I can't quite bring up. It does say that they are vulnerable when outside of phalanx. So we'll see how that develops. I just have a look at the arc of their over here, so we will have to deploy back here. Sorry, just one sec. Let's group these guys up here as group 1. And we'll bring these guys round to join more elite troops on the side here. We'll make these guys group 2. In terms of what else we can do, I think I might just chuck these guys on both sides, so we don't quite have enough melee infantry to engage on the third front. So we'll see if we can whittle those towers down a bit, because I do not feel like having a prolonged melee engagement in the choke points here under the fire of them. We do unfortunately only have 2 Toxote units. Can't quite remember if the slingers are able to damage or attack the towers directly, so we'll just see how that goes. In terms of what our cavalry can do, it doesn't look like there's too much we can do until they sally out or we get them to engage our melee troops in the entrance to the fort. We might be able to swing them round, but for now what I'll do, let's just group these guys up quickly. We'll just put Peltus here. They'll definitely be useful in our battle. In fact, we might just put them in their own little group. Let's make our general group 9 and we'll deploy him with our main force here. Let's put some cavalry here. So I am expecting their javelin cav to possibly sally against us, hence I'm putting the cavalry here with our troops, just so we're able to counter any of those movements. Alright, and I believe that's our deployment done, so let's start the battle. Okay, in terms of what they've got here, let's just see if I was on the right track. Oh, okay, this is very ideal. They've decided to actually sally out of the fort. If I do, just out of curiosity, if I did, let's just form these guys up. The game is being a little bit difficult there, although I suspect it may also be my own fault for that. Now, I don't mind this because we will actually be able to bring our other troops around as well. I mean by our group 2 over there. May actually be able to bring those in for a flank attack this way once they engage with us. Let's just bring these guys around to the other side here. And if I did want to bring these guys around, I wonder what they could do. Let's just bring our cavalry here.
Ready and waiting.
Well, let's see how far their towers are. So we're well away from their towers, which is good. Just bring these guys out. Let's of course put these guys on guard mode so they don't get too carried away chasing the enemy here. In fact, I think these guys are looking for a charge and I won't say no to it. Of course we don't want to disappoint the AI here.
Our general is under attack.
Let's just bring the companion cavalry back a little bit. In fact, let's engage them with their cavalry and withdraw these guys to a more safe position, just so we don't get them too caught out or engaged with the enemy general.
General! Agrianian axemen, bronze shield pikes.
Let's bring these guys over here.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Just walk them.
The brave, ready for orders.
Citizen cavalry.
These guys are still looking for that fight,
One of our
and
units
that
has
is
used all its
rather
ammunition.
beneficial to us if we do get it. Come on, guys. Where are you going? You too. These guys are still just running away from us. A little bit annoying there.
Bronze shield pikes.
Double turn.
Ready and waiting. From Macedon.
Commander. Agrianian axemen, bronze shield pikes.
Let's just focus on their units, their ranged units here.
Ready and waiting. Agrianian.
Agrianian axemen.
I'm a little bit hesitant to move into their units. I would prefer it
One of our
if
units has used all its ammunition.
they did choose to come to us.
Pikemen ready for orders.
Let's just move these guys up a little bit more.
Double.
At the double.
Your orders.
Citizen cavalry.
bring these guys around to this side. Should be a little bit more useful there. In fact, we might, I was going to say we might chase with them, but I think we'll just wait for them to come back. These guys here, let's just move them out of that engagement.
Pike infantry ready. Hoplites ready. Hades can wait. Missile infantry at your command.
And we will engage here. In fact, we'll bring these guys round as well.
Shield pikes!
One of our units has used all its
Let's bring
ammunition.
these guys to the side here.
Advance at speed.
Quick
We'll
march!
just swing them round a little bit.
Hoplites!
Pike infantry at your command. Advance at speed.
Bronze shield pikes!
At the double. Melee infantry at your
Just
command.
engage. We might actually hold off the second port. I'm a little bit unsure of the best course of action here, but I think we'll go just fine if I'm being honest.
Missile infantry! Now! Slingers! Bronze shield
Your
pikes!
orders.
Let's flank with these guys.
Slingers!
Proud sons of Macedon.
Slingers! Proud sons of Macedon! Bronze shield pikes! Orders! Agrianian!
Because aren't in pike phalanx or any funky. Let's just move our cavalry to harass them a little bit there.
Ready and waiting! Missile infantry at your command! Attack, you sons of Ares! Missiles awaiting targets! Slingers!
Let's just focus on their units there.
By your command!
Hades can wait. Orders. Paper glory.
Let's just go for these guys
One of our
first.
units has used all its ammunition.
General!
Agrianian axemen. Sons of Ares. Ready and waiting.
Ready!
Form them up a little bit better.
General! Archers! Fire on the enemy!
Ready.
See if we can get a nice
One of
charge
our
here.
units has used all its ammunition.
And we'll bring our cavalry around. I do know they'll be under a bit of fire, but I think I can deal with that.
Commander. Agrianian axemen.
In fact, let's just send them. I was gonna say we'll send them into there, but it looks like they have decided to break. Probably the best course of action for those units.
Your orders.
Bronze shield pikes! Agrianian!
I'll actually hold off on that engagement just so we can get a bit of room for a cavalry flank. And once again, I'm going to change my mind very sporadically. Let's get these guys out of the range of the towers so we don't take any unnecessary casualties. What we might do is we'll bring these guys around here so we can start looking at.
Missile infantry.
Let's just get them to hit the back of these guys.
Ready and waiting!
Bronze shield.
And we'll hit a rally,
Surrender!
One of our
even
units has used all its
inspire as
ammunition.
well.
Pike at the ready.
Come on. Quick smart, mate.
Citizen cavalry! Bronze shield
Okay, this is looking quite good. Let's just get them to focus on the general.
Bronze shield
Let's
pikes!
hit him with a couple of
Agrianian axemen.
Citizen cavalry!
Forward. Advance. Ready and waiting. Double time. At the double.
units here.
Bronze shield pikes.
Slingers!
Now still engaging those guys.
Ready. For glory. Agrianian axemen. Quick march. At speed. Commander. Charge. Ready and waiting. Yours to command. Melee infantry ready. Light infantry at your command.
Citizen cavalry!
Let's just send that cavalry in there.
Sons of Ares.
The battle is turning in our favor.
For
May as well chuck these guys in for a bit more support. Let's bring these guys back a little bit.
Missile infantry at your command. Ready.
Not the best charge we've ever had. But it looks like it's doing the job.
Orders! Orders understood!
Operatives ready.
Commander! Advance!
Ready and waiting.
I'm a bit hesitant of going within the range of the towers here. I think in the cleanup we can probably accept a little bit of...
Missiles awaiting targets.
Let's chuck them off guard mode and put them on skirmish mode just so they don't get engaged by their general if and when he arrives.
Agrianian axemen.
I'm just wondering, I do have some cavalry in here, I think.
Front shield pikes. Operatives.
Happy to serve the people.
By your
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
charge.
In fact, do I want to engage them? I'm tempted, it's just I know we'll take a few casualties on the charge here if we do.
General! Pray to me! Glory awaits!
Let's chuck an Inspire as well, and we'll bring our general out here. I'm not taking a few losses in that engagement.
Shield pikes! Yours to command! Missile infantry ready! Engage! General!
We'll get ready for a charge once we break their front line here.
Infantry ready!
Slowly but surely it looks like that's what we're doing.
Militia! Forward! General!
Awesome.
Citizen cavalry.
See if we can find somebody to click on here.
For glory.
Ready and waiting!
Ah, now they do have quite a few guys here, so I am going to send our cavalry in. I have these guys 21 units, it's not a big deal for us. You get back here. Now taking a bit of missile fire.
The enemy general
Is dead, and that will see us for that battle. I think we probably lost maybe around 200 units. I spoke way too soon. It looks like we've lost 510. I suspect quite a few of those may have been to tower fire or friendly fire. The units that did the most were these elite Harplite mercenaries, which Athens can actually recruit as sort of, I believe this banner means they're kind of a auxiliary unit or a region-specific unit. Alright, let's see what we want to do here. We'll take the money.
Make haste, men.
Athens is in a pretty bad position at the moment. I do have night battle, so we'll see if we can use that to our advantage. In terms of what else we could do here, do want to get siege expert. We'll go for the guard dog on our man there.
Ready for orders.
So, let's see. We do have these mercenaries available to us, which is good. Let's just merge these guys up. In terms of what else we can do, if I wanted to get some more units. These guys are rocking 14, 15. Their morale is very good. I'm tempted to merge these guys. I know they do have some good morale, but I think that sword unit's going to help us a lot more in the siege than they are, if we're being honest. Let's get rid of him. Let's just quickly mop up these guys. Actually, out of curiosity, who would reinforce you? Okay, so you've got the garrison. That's actually quite ideal. Looks like we'll actually make some progress, which is very exciting. And let's fight this one. Now, the garrison army shouldn't be an issue for us, because our troops are a lot better. This army isn't going to do much to us either. So we do definitely have an advantage like the battle bar said we do. Now this is an interesting map. I wonder if we can just run to the hill there and just fire down on them. That would definitely be ideal for us. Let's bring these guys on the flank and we'll put 2 units on either side.
At the ready.
We'll put these guys in group 1. I might just keep these guys in reserve. Of course, we can't deploy that far forward. And we'll make this guy go here. We'll add him to group 1. Peltus, put you guys in the center. Archer on either side, slingers on the outside. Is ideal for what we want to do. Just move them there. General, of course, will group as group 9. Let's chuck these guys group 5. These guys group 6. So we'll just run out ahead and see what's happening with the enemy troop deployment.
So we shall have victory today, men. Enemy reinforcements approaching.
At your command! For Macedon!
We don't quite want you there, mate.
And a double!
Now, if they do get too close to the hill, we might fall back just a tad, because of course if we're sitting right here, enemies engaging us here, missile units are going to have a bit of a rough time with line of sight.
Companion cavalry!
It's going to be a little bit funky with the camera angle, it seems. Let's see just how far up the hill these guys are getting. It looks like they're going to sit there. Perfect. Let's just grab this hill advantage. This is just what we want.
Ready to ride!
So these guys at the top of the hill here. There's only 75 units in that cavalry general. Okay, and it looks like they've got a bit. Just engage them. Move our slingers to the left a bit. I'm not particularly worried about what these guys will do. I do see that spear unit moving up. Let's get these guys to fire on them.
Athenian cavalry.
Orders understood. Proud sons of Macedon.
Let's focus on there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Ares. Missile
General.
infantry. Melee horsemen. Engage. Advance. Yours
In
to
fact, let's
command.
change our targets to these guys just to soften them up a little bit. In fact, it is looking a little bit dicey with how
One of our
our
units has
units
used all
are
its
lining
ammunition.
up. Actually, so maybe it might be better if we just
Cavalry.
engage them here. We'll send our general in.
Slingers. Die.
Your order. Missiles ready and waiting.
Our general is under attack.
Ready and waiting.
Companion.
Okay, let's disengage our general here.
Understood. Victoria, lead us.
Citizen
Ready
cavalry.
and waiting. The brave.
We'll bring these guys around here. Hopefully we can get a good charge into their missile troops.
Agrianian. Proud sons of Macedon. General.
Riders, advance. The enemy general is dead.
Lovely.
Athenian
Should make it a
cavalry.
little bit easier for us.
Glory. As you command.
General. Athenian cavalry. General.
Orders.
Nine. Taxes.
At your service.
Athenian cavalry.
Pay forward. Your orders. Ready to ride.
Citizen cavalry.
Engage. Ready.
Fight.
Ready and waiting.
Awesome, and the general unit has broken.
Ready and willing.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Athenian cavalry.
Forward. Sons of Ares. By your command.
Agrianian.
Engage.
Citizen cavalry.
Yours to
Let's just break these missile units and we'll start recharging the enemy.
Ready to ride.
Citizen cavalry.
Heavy horse at your command.
General.
It's just, I was going to say we'll chuck a rally, but it doesn't look like that's quite available to us yet.
Advance at ready. Speed. Your orders. Orders.
Hoplites ready.
Agrianian axesmith.
Slingers.
Double time. Missile infantry ready. Proud sons of
Let's just get them to fire into the mass.
Agrianian axeman.
How are our units here doing? Let's line up for our rear charges.
Forward. Orders.
Send them into the back here. See if we can work on this flank here, just because it doesn't look like it's going to take quite as long for us
General.
to break and move on to the next side.
On shield pikes.
Citizen cavalry.
Let's send them in here.
Athenian cavalry.
Let's just bring them out.
Orders at the double.
Melee troops awaiting orders.
Proud
Just a
sons
little
of
bit.
Macedon.
Citizen cavalry.
On shield pikes.
Ready. Orders. Understood.
Athenian cavalry.
Advance. Shot cavalry ready.
Let's withdraw these guys before we start getting
Riders at the double.
stuck in an engagement with them. Looks like we just made it. And as I said it, we
Understood.
did not, apparently.
Agrianian axeman.
Glory to
them
the
in.
waiting. Riders at the double.
Citizen cavalry.
Forward. Your orders.
cavalry! One of our units has used all its
Misclick
ammunition.
there, meant to rally.
Ready and waiting. We await your command.
Citizen cavalry! Tarentine cavalry!
Forward!
Citizen cavalry!
Let's just make a quick run into these guys.
Strategos! Agrianian axemen!
Proud sons of Macedon!
And that's them gone.
Sons of Ares!
Alright, let's pull you out for another charge. Same with these guys.
Agrianian!
One shield pikes! Pikes infantry
Remove
ready!
these guys from the phalanx and just go for them.
At speed! Advance at speed! Commander! Advance at speed! Your orders! Forward! Ready and waiting!
Let's just finish these guys off if we can.
Melee infantry at your command!
Light infantry at your command!
Not quite the charge I was looking for.
Citizen cavalry! Tarentine cavalry!
And he did seem to intercept us. Let's bring him back again.
Riders at the double! Hades can wait!
General!
Pikemen ready for orders! Forward!
Agrianian axemen!
Let's just get the mass here. Start doing their thing.
By your command! As you command!
Get these guys here to just run. Same with these guys, just to be safe.
Orders!
We await your command!
Let's look at they are disengaging some cavalry.
Tarentine cavalry!
Hades can wait! Your orders?
Agrianian!
Melee infantry! Advance at speed! Double
Let's see if we
time!
can get a bit of a formation lined up. And I think we can go for them.
Riders advance! Agrianian
Swords are looking a little bit damaged here.
Swingers!
Just get them to fire on them. See how this charge does.
Hoplites! Pike infantry at your command! Quick march!
Tarentine cavalry! Citizen cavalry!
Let's disengage our cavalry
Quickly
here.
now! Orders!
Agrianian axemen!
What have they got? Let's just send someone to clean up them.
Advance!
Agrianian axemen! Citizen cavalry!
Shot cavalry ready!
Melee infantry at your command!
Hoplites ready! Advance!
Does look like we're in for a nice route here. Let's get melee troops to stop missile troops, sorry, to stop firing.
Ready for orders! Charge! Commander! Advance!
Citizen cavalry!
And charge!
Cavalry!
It does look a little bit like we've only got these two units up here to deal with once they start routing. And this is a bit funky with the camera, as I was saying earlier. Let's just chuck a rally. So why not? We don't need this unit breaking at the last moment. Okay, that is looking like we've mopped them up. See how we went. 326 casualties, very good. Cavalry was pretty instrumental there, along with our axes as well. And we'll see if we can recruit another unit or merge these two for Siege of Athens. Let's take the ransom.
At your
What have we got
command.
here? Structure the medium things, that could be quite useful. Maybe that. For now though. Let's improve our cavalry a little bit. I do have a spy over here. I sent them to find Syracuse. Let's see how our garrison here is going. It is looking quite good. In fact, it is fully replenished.
Ready for orders.
See how our finances are looking after this engagement. What are you saying for here? 70%? Nah, we'll fight this one. Let's just quickly disengage. See what the mercenary situation is like. Let's merge them together. Tarentine cavalry. Doesn't look like they'll be much use to us in this one, but these guys look pretty good. Just a bit of low armor. Low armor penetration. Yeah, let's just bring these guys in. Give us another melee infantry unit. I class these as phalanx infantry, so they're a little bit different in my eyes.
Commander.
Let's start this engagement. And we have 2 ladders. I would like some more, however. See if we can get a couple more of those guys. So it is pretty much just their fleet we have to worry about. In fact, if I did choose to engage now, because it is just their fleet, they'd have to disembark, and if we can just run for their gates, we might be able to not have to worry about the siege equipment. So let's assault Athens. Finally, I think we've fought maybe about 5 or 6 battles with Athens and Sparta over the last few episodes. No, I am hoping I was right about the ships not being deployed on land at the start. I think they will have to disembark just within this area here, so it'll just essentially be a rush to the gate. Let's see the best gate we can get to. If we choose this one, the enemy might, emphasis on might, be able to reach us. If we go for this one, looks like we've got a little less, I would say a little less towers, but it doesn't quite look like that's the case either. What we'll do, let's bring our guys over here. Now, we don't want these guys on there, we want one of our sword units. If we put these guys on there, I think we'll actually put them. Let's put our 4 units. And we'll support with these guys.
Hoplites! Hoplites, ready!
Let's just group these, group 1, put them here.
Macedonians, ready!
How close can you guys get to that line there?
Acrearian axemen! We await your command.
We'll send these guys up the ladders once we get into melee. We've got our slingers here. I'm yet to decide what I want to do with them.
Slingers! Battle group ready!
So General is here. Let's just put him in the trees. I think that's going to be the best solution for this stage. Let's just group our cavalry here. They are hidden as well, and let's go.
Acrearian axemen! Fire on the enemy!
There's no wall in the world that can keep us out. No man whose bravery matches ours. No swords.
We'll start walking our units up here.
No gods as unthinking as ours. So we will conquer here.
Advance at speed!
Walk them as well. We'll hold off on moving our cavalry in because I don't quite think that's going to be beneficial at this point in time. Let's just speed things up. Now it does look like some of their ships are starting to, in fact they're not starting to dock, they're just going to sit there. Good by me, I don't mind if they do that. Let's just grab this gate, open it up, and send our boys in. And start moving our cavalry in. See if they target our general. If they do decide to do that, then we'll consider not sending him that close to the gate. Just move these guys up as well, because why not? Let's just engage with our slingers and archers. Get them to hold fire. There you go, mate. Does look like we are taking a fair few of, well, missiles here. That's quite alright. If we can just get this gate open.
Acreonian axemen! Engage!
Start
Sons of Macedon!
bringing these guys up.
Slingers! Sons of men!
Commander! Form your orders! Quickly now! Riders, advance! Acreonian! Hold position!
Just wait till we get our gating, because there isn't really much else we can do in the meantime. There we go.
Yours to command! We have captured a tower! Acreonian!
So send these guys in.
Acreonian axemen! Our
Let's
general
get
is
these
under attack!
guys down here. Send our cavalry in.
In forward! You have orders, sir! Acreonian axemen!
In fact, let's just get them to go and take this tower here, just so we don't have to deal with that throughout the fight. Get these guys focus on them. Let's bring our slingers in.
Double time! General!
Forward!
Let's not send our general
Advance!
to the tower over there.
Pikes ready!
At the double! Acreonian axemen!
These guys here.
Ready! At speed!
Tarentine cavalry! Melee infantry ready! Yours to command! Double time! Citizen cavalry!
Okay, this is looking quite good.
Tarentine cavalry! For glory! Citizen cavalry! Ready and waiting! At your service! Hades can wait!
Let's bring these guys up here. I think they're still outside the wall. Yep.
Ready for orders!
One shield pikes! Advance at speed! At speed! Double time! Acreonian axemen!
Slingers!
At speed! Citizen cavalry!
Let's just get these guys to sit here. Just chuck them in their own group.
Battle group awaiting orders. By your command, citizen cavalry!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
General!
So send our general here so he doesn't quite get as demolished
Warriors of Macedon
as he is
ready.
currently.
waiting.
Marching order!
Attack advance! Ready and waiting.
Engage! Ready and waiting. Sons of Ares! Your orders? Hoplites! Melee infantry at your
Archers!
Loose!
Commander! Slingers!
Just focus on those guys there because they are fairly close.
One shield!
These guys in pike.
Citizen
Oh,
cavalry!
nice. Be able to take them.
General!
Some of these guys down here.
Melee infantry!
That flank.
To quick march!
I've sent these guys this way, which is not going to go too well. Hindsight.
Run shield pikes!
Hoplites ready!
Hades can wait! Forward!
By your command.
Tarantine
Ready.
cavalry!
Riders at the double! Acreonian axemen! Run shield pikes!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Quick march!
Ready and waiting. Melee infantry.
I'm still getting hit by that tower. Isn't quite ideal.
Shield pikes!
Just getting the form up.
At the double.
Orders! Advance!
Hoplites! Ready! Ready and waiting!
Let's just focus on their general here.
Run shield pikes!
Hoplites ready! Slingers!
Some
Militia!
uphels us over here. See what we can do.
Marching off! Proud sons of Macedon! Forward! Ready and waiting!
Citizen cavalry!
Acreonian axemen! Attack, you sons of Ares! Warriors of Macedon!
Forward! Slingers!
Take aim!
Commander! Hades can wait! Archers! Ready and waiting!
Just focus on them. See how our cav is
Heavy
doing.
horse at your command! Look forward!
Commander!
Charge!
Your orders! Run shield pikes! Engage! Shocked cavalry ready!
The enemy general is dead.
Awesome. Guys dead.
Commander!
Send these guys
Glory!
Citizen cavalry!
Orders!
over here.
Advance!
We'll just mop up these two with this guy.
Pikemen, ready for orders! Slingers! Amisas! Pike infantry, ready! Orders!
Engage! Run shield pikes! Forward!
The brave, ready for orders! Citizen
What's happening
cavalry!
here?
Your orders!
Break these guys then.
Macedonians ready!
Run shield pikes! Acreonian axemen! Sons of Ares!
Spawn them with the infantry. Probably hold fire on our missile troops.
Orders! Ready to ride! Citizen cavalry!
Hoplites! Slingers!
Just getting the fire on them.
Commander!
Forward! Slingers!
Citizen cavalry! Shocked cavalry ready!
Citizen cavalry! Slingers!
Alright, awesome.
Shield pikes!
Bring them here. Here's just gonna be our bring our general over here as well.
Heavy cavalry ready and willing!
Melee cavalry!
Those look like they're all about to break. Awesome. Now I did decide to make the siege of Athens, although we are a little bit worried about what Sparta might be able to do to us. I could recruit a general in Larissa just to help with our morale if Sparta does choose to besiege us there. Otherwise they may choose to come to Athens and attack us there. Going to be a bit of a interesting development. Of course, we still do have the Odrysian kingdom at Pella, but for the moment we'll leave that as is. Let's of course occupy the settlement here. Now I believe this is a new province. It is.
Commander, we hunger for battle.
Now we do have the military barracks building here. If in terms of what else we could do, I'm quite okay with this building sticking around for the moment.
Ready for battle.
So let's recruit our general here. Let's see who's not really liking us at the moment. Is the Thessalian nobility, although we do have their general in Pella, so we'll be looking to get a nobility or the Hellenic nobles.
We hunger for battle.
Alright, this guy looks pretty good. It's making Odysseus as wanderers. We will make him cavalry just for the rear charge advantage that can give us. So who else we could get here? Let's just put a couple of these guys in. We'll put a slinger in as well. I was going to say we'd put a second one in it, but doesn't look like we'll be able to do that this turn. Alright, so things are looking a bit more stable and relaxed for us. Being said, we do have to keep an eye out for the enemy. We're currently researching siege towers. Sorry. Alright, we'll see what happens this next end turn and we'll wrap it up for the episode. Athens by Sparta. That's alright. Now they are sending reinforcements in, so this might be a battle we'll have to take on the field. It's nice to see we're getting a bit of income coming in now. I think we're getting around 800 to 1,000 a turn, and that should improve when Pella is no longer besieged. Same with Athens. Alright, and we'll wrap the episode up there. Thanks for watching part 5 of our campaign. I hope to see you guys next time. Peace.